Yes, sir. You know the name. You know the show.
We back.
You know the vibes.
We back.
It's Marcus Jervis, Unclear Media. I'm beamed from ear to ear. Yo, it's crazy. When the music hit, it just made me realize how much I missed this.
Yeah.
It's only been a week.
It's only been a week.
It's only been a week.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's been a month. But Daddy's home.
He's back.
I'm back, baby.
He's back.
Here I am. How's everyone doing?
I'm good, man. I'm
I feel like
good.
we need a hug.
I'm good. It's good, man. It was a good week last week. Me and Dylan held it down.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
We talked about
we gonna talk, oh, yeah.
Listen,
trust and believe, I watched that episode. We're going to talk about that. I got a lot of things to say. I think, honestly, the first half an hour, this is me rebuttaling pretty much everything you said. I was taking notes.
Dylan had a lot to say, so we rocked out. We rocked out on it. But it was good, man. It was good.
Yeah.
Good weekend. Football Sunday, as always. It's good to have.
Yeah.
Eagles were off, which is good.
Yeah.
Nice bye. Got to do some other things. When the Eagles don't play, you can do other things.
You can be a good partner then.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good week to take advantage of, just doing things that you've been asked to do for months, the football season.
Right.
You know, you're just ignoring. You're like, I'll go grocery shopping today.
Clean the basement.
Sure, I'll take the kids outside to play. No problem. Let's go to the slides. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a bye week? Yeah, it's a bye week. You see all the dads in the grocery store.
Daddy, we want to go out.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, you're going out today because you're not going to see me for another 6 weeks. So, you know. But listen, so let's talk about what's happening right now.
It's hot in the studio.
Is it Magic Jervis? All right. Let's get weird.
All right, yeah, there we go. That's better. It's hot in the studio.
So first of all, I have to fact check both of you on something last week. Number one, Andrew Jackson is not on the $2 bill. Andrew Jackson's on the $20 bill.
Yeah, 20. We said 2?
You said 2.
Dylan said 2.
Do you know who's on the 2? No, don't do that. See, I'm going to get to that.
Thomas
Because
Jefferson.
you was in here bullying Dylan last week.
Dylan said 2, right? Dylan said 2. Look,
You had
rewind that
Dylan like
tape
a
back.
battered housewife last week. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But for Thomas Jefferson's on $2 bill.
Yes, that is correct.
Do you know who's on the 50?
Yes, Grant.
Ulysses S. Grant, my guy.
Yeah. I
But
like
you got
Dylan.
$2 bill wrong.
Yeah, all right. So Dylan, you got that $2 bill wrong. So we apologize for Dylan getting that wrong.
I'm glad you kept that energy because you didn't hear bullying Dylan.
I may have co-signed it with Dylan, but
you led with that. You was confident. You put your chest out for it.
Dang.
So another thing, we will not, and I repeat, not be sampling dollar store ground beef. That is not happening.
Yes, man. That's a great idea.
You know how that's a terrible idea, and food poisoning waiting to happen.
Come on, man.
Do you know how in the grocery store you have the 85-15, the 85 percent lean to the 15% fat? The dollar store's like 55-45. I'm sure.
No, man. Nah, it's just listen. It's
maybe
just
even 50-50.
It's the same meat. They just got to drop the price on it.
No.
You know
Absolutely
what I mean? Listen, just like they got Campbell's soup in the dollar store, it's just a smaller
Campbell's
can.
soup is canned.
It's a smaller can. That's the only difference.
I will buy a Campbell's soup from dollar store because it's Campbell's soup. I'm not buying Bob's beef from the dollar store. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking the risk.
Come on, man. We gotta let the people know that they can go shop
find out
there.
for themselves in that. You ain't having me out there like that. You find out for yourself. How about this? You want to do that? You do that. And you email us at totallyunclearmedia@gmail and tell me how it is. You can add us. You can add us on Twitter. You can do all that. I'm not putting myself out there like that. The Impossible Burger, I'm with you. Dollar store beef, nah, I can't do it.
Impossible beef. Impossible dollar store beef.
You're right. It's impossible beef. We don't know if it's beef. What dollar store do you go to that they had that? Is that a real thing?
No, I mean, I don't really go to the dollar store, but
that's how you feel?
I heard.
Yo, you know who loves dollar stores? Grandmas.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
no doubt.
I used to have to, my grandma, I give her a ride somewhere, we go somewhere, go to the mall, something like that. I used to have to take routes that did not involve the dollar store. I knew she want to go there.
You want to stop?
You see him be like, baby,
can we stop right
do you
there?
mind stopping over at the dollar store? I want to get a couple things. And you know you're going to be in there for 3 hours.
It's good. It's a good place to get batteries. You know, but
bro.
You have to go back and get them again.
They don't last long.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yo, oh my God. I get on Amber all the time. She buy them dollar store batteries, put in an Xfinity remote, dead in like 3 days. It's already signed a new battery. I'm like, just go get Duracell. Go get Energizer.
Just spend the $10 on them.
Just get it. My poor son, he has a race car track. He has a race car track, and the car goes around track, electronic, whatever like that. So you put it in the batteries in. So Literally, like within 5 minutes, he said, "Boo." He said, "Daddy, it's not working." I said, "Babe, go get the Energizers. Stop it. Stop playing with us."
Yeah, man. You gotta save that money, man.
Yeah, I mean, any way you can. I mean, coupons, all that stuff, but I ain't got time for that. I'm too lazy. I can't do the coupons. But let's get back to the poor Dylan over here. What are you doing asking this man what's in his pockets? What's wrong with you?
Talking about.
This man just graduated high school.
Listen.
He said, hold on, you stop talking. You talked all for 60 minutes. I'm going to talk now. This man said, well, I got like $1,000 check. You talking about, you flexing on him hard, talking about some $75,000. You're a grown-ass man. Of course you're a $75,000 check. This man literally just graduated 3 years ago.
Listen, I don't know what kind of hustle Dylan got on the
You
side.
shouldn't be asking what's in his pockets. What are you doing? Even if you got hustles on the side. What's wrong with you?
I might want to get down with it. I want a piece of the action, man. Damn. If Dylan balling like that outside here.
Doing Sour Patch Kids at the fifth graders?
Who knows? Well,
what are you
I should have known something was up when he said he didn't give out no candy for Halloween.
Yeah, man. That was great. But you know what, too? I'm with you, too. Halloween is a child's holiday, Dylan. Mm-hmm. You're right. Just say it. Like, Jervis, you're a grown man.
You got that flashback from that bad costume.
Yeah, I do.
That's all it is. That bad costume in grade school. You still mad about it.
I'm still mad.
Super bad costume with the
forever be mad about second grade and seventh class.
Let it go.
It's not pajamas.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
I can't. But I will agree with you on this. Both of you. Thanksgiving needs more respect.
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving needs more respect. It is the unsung holiday. I call it the organic holiday. You know why? Because everything's just natural. It's just you show up, you show out. I mean, that's all it is. You hang with family. I love the Rolodex you went down, all the family members. I had every single one of them. I got the cousin in rehab, the cousin with all these kids. Hank seen his baby, got 3 baby mamas.
Drunk uncle.
Drunk uncle. I got it all. Well, we got a lot of drunk uncles. But
and aunties too now.
But here, I actually want to ask you guys a question about that. I feel personally that Thanksgiving is actually bigger in the urban community, and like I guess I'll say the minority community, than it is in the Caucasian community.
Really?
I do.
I mean, you're the guy that wants Italian food for Thanksgiving.
No, that's Christmas. Don't
Not
do that.
Thanksgiving?
No, Thanksgiving ain't traditional.
What's
I'm traditional Thanksgiving. I need traditional foods Thanksgiving. I need my turkey. I need my stuffing, but not. Oh, I hope my grandma not listening. My grandma make the nastiest stuffing. It's trash, bro. She puts she goes old school with Thanksgiving and turkey. It come out black. What is that?
I don't even eat stuffing. I don't mess with the stuffing or the cranberry. No mess with that.
I like stovetop.
Nah.
Like the stovetop type.
What is it? Is it just fried bread? Cooked bread?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Seasoned bread and baked bread?
Sort of. I mean,
it's basically breadcrumbs.
It's basically bread. It's breadcrumbs. You got some a little celery flakes in there or something.
It's bread.
Yeah.
I guess.
All it is bread.
It's just bread and seasoning. That's about it.
What the hell? Just give me a biscuit.
Sure.
Well, now you just made me sad about stuffing. I didn't look at it that way.
It's bread. Bread with seasoning. What is that?
All right, yeah, I hate stuffing now. Thanks for that. Bread with seasoning. Seasoned bread.
I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like it is.
I used to actually use stuffing to line my stomach with to get ready for the feast. I would the stuffing, the pre-made stuffing mixes. Have you ever seen those before?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The pre-made stuffing mixes. It's like a big bag, and you're supposed to put. That's how you get started making the stuffing. You can add your own. See, stuffing and stuff. You can everyone has like kind of their own recipe and their own way of doing it, but it always starts with kind of a pre-made set for you. So I would take it just out the package at like 9, 10 in the morning.
And eat it?
I would just take little bites of it, just to line my stomach, get it ready for the feast, like a snake getting ready for a mouse.
What are you lining it for?
I'm getting it ready. I'm preparing my body for the long haul. So I like to start early Thanksgiving morning.
You should pop a couple Tums then instead.
Tums?
And line your stomach with some Tums.
Some Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah, get that ready. Yeah, just stuffing.
All right. I think
get
stuffing
that, man.
probably goes down a little bit better, but
Whatever.
I'll go with you on
Whatever
that.
stuffs your turkey, bro.
But no. What do you guys think though? I actually do believe that Thanksgiving really is, because here's why I say that. I feel like it's something that comes natural to us because it's something we do on a regular basis anyway. Like Bean Siegel said, soul food something like Big Mama's, man. Like how many times like after church or of big family gathering. The meal is in the black community and the urban community, the minority community is a very important staple of the culture. Sitting together at the dining room table. I can close my eyes, my grandma's house, the cousins running around in the background, the big table of food, that ugly, weird orange tablecloth that every grandma has. Cellophane, like with that had plastic on the sofas. Like all that Jerry curl juice, Uncle Jerome's Jerry curl juice sliding down the plastic. All of that stuff. But that's why I think Thanksgiving is so special to us, because it's just something we do all the time anyway.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, we do.
Bro, it was a talk show. What was that?
I mean, it was. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think
I go on that huge soliloquy.
I think everybody does it. Italians do it. I know Italian food is big in their culture.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
They had they always got the Sunday meal. You know what I mean?
Well,
Holidays are big.
I feel like Italians have a little bit of African descent.
Okay, so you saying they
absolutely. Well, you know what? You know what's funny? No, seriously, you can trace a lot of Italian culture back to Africa. Seriously, and you look at a lot of the features of Italians, like full-blooded Sicilian Italians. They have a lot of African facial features.
Mm-hmm. That dark skin.
History lesson for today.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Circle it back. Yeah, so go ahead.
Nah, but I mean, I think it's that holiday, man. Like you said, it's that holiday. For me, it's like Christmas. No pressure. There's no gift giving. It's just showing up and enjoying and celebrating and giving thanks with your family.
Right.
It's just so simple. Like you said, it's the bigger version of the Sunday dinner.
Right.
You know.
Larger scale.
Yeah.
So my last point, and we'll move on from your show from last week. I didn't realize this was totally emo and not totally unclear. Jervis comes on and says, "Hey guys, today's my birthday. You all have 13 birthdays left. You have 5 Christmases.
Come on, man.
Goodbye."
I'm trying to help
That's
the
the
people
energy
out.
you starting our show with?
I'm trying to help the people out, man.
Making everyone sad?
Yo, man. I'm trying to open your eyes, man.
I see that.
Y'all gotta look at things differently. This way you can enjoy your life. You gotta look at things differently. Everybody like, yeah, I got all these years left to do this and that. No, you don't. You only got so many birthdays and Christmases and Thanksgivings to do that.
Thanks, Graham Jervis.
It puts it in perspective.
The Graham Reaper.
I'm putting it in perspective for you. So
Who
you
are you, the
understand real
Undertaker?
deal. I'm just trying to put everything in perspective.
I see that. Yeah,
You know?
I see that.
Put it in perspective, and now what you know, now it's like, yeah, we're going to grab life by the balls and run with this bad boy right now.
Interesting. I mean, I understand what you're saying. It was a very interesting way to start the show.
It was kind of
totally emo. It's not where I thought we were going.
Look, I ain't asking no gifts. I usually do that. Like, yo, send them gifts in.
Let me ask you a question. Speaking of gifts, kids' birthday parties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you have the balls to call out someone for not bringing a gift to your child's birthday party? You calling someone out?
To them, not in public. Like, not in front of everybody, but I might pull them to the side.
Pull them aside.
Yeah.
So what would you do?
Yo, all the gifts go on the table over here. Oh, you didn't bring a gift. Oh, okay. Cool. You know what I mean? That's how I'm not going to, like, yo, where'd you get? Hey, all the gifts, everybody just put them on the table over here.
Yeah.
Anybody want me? I'll take your gift right now, put it over there. Anybody, you want to give it up?
Yeah.
No? All right.
You know what I'm doing? Megaphone.
Megaphone.
Yep.
Oh, you won't put them on blast.
Jervis, my child just turned 3. You did not bring him a present. I'm expecting some sort of a gift card at least.
He takes cash?
Yeah.
I got this
We
$2
take
bill
cash.
with Jackson on it.
I'm going telethon. You deserve to be called out for that. That's disrespectful. The reason why I brought that up, I was at a 1-year-old's birthday party this weekend, and the conversation just came up, like, you know, what would you do if someone didn't bring a gift? I'm like, I'm calling them out.
Really?
I'm calling them out. I'm staying on top of platform calling them out. Oh yeah, that's disrespectful. So you're gonna come here, eat my food, drink my drinks,
For a
and
1-year-old?
not bring a gift for my child? Yeah. Well, listen, let's be honest. The 1-year-old birthday party is not really for the kid.
Exactly. It's for the parents.
It's for the parents. The parents want to show off the fact their kid made it a year. They didn't kill him. The kid survived.
We did good.
We did good. We kept this kid alive for an entire year. Yes. Good for us. Let's think about the atmosphere. Like, and it's, no one really wants to go, let's be honest. You don't really want to go to a 1-year-old's birthday party unless you love hanging out with the friends, but what are we doing? What are we all doing here? What's happening? You know, like, you love your friends, you love supporting them, but who wants, like, My son turned 1. I didn't even want to be there. I don't want to be his party. I was like, I think I got something else to do today. Like,
Honey, I'll be back. You take care of this.
It was a mess. And all the money we spent, we rented out. We had it was a hotel. We rented out a huge like ballroom.
Ooh, oh, y'all went out.
Yeah, bro. My son was like apparently like Diddy.
Did he enjoy it?
I don't know. I have to ask him. I have to ask him when we get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of wobbled in. He was a fat baby.
Yeah,
He kind of wobbled in. You know, he had a Run DMC t-shirt barely over his belly button. It was a mess. I walked him in. Everyone's clapping and applauding like he cares.
Yeah.
He didn't need to poop his pants and take a nap in the corner for the whole party. I'm sitting there eating the chicken, watching him like we just spent all this money for you to be napping in the corner. What are we doing here? Why is this happening?
Yeah, but I mean, look. So I mean, that's the funny thing. It's like when you throw a party, it's like birthday parties, weddings, things like that. It's not spoken, but you're paying for yourself to go to this event,
and you're throwing a party for other people.
Yeah,
they're not celebrating you. Because like when I go to a wedding, selfishly speaking, I'm really just there for the party. Unless it's like someone that's super close to me.
You say screw the reception. You just
screw the ceremony.
Ceremony. Yeah.
I don't care.
Screw the ceremony. You're just there for the reception.
I'm if you ain't got an open bar, don't even invite me. I'm not coming. It better be an open bar. That's the first thing I ask. Open bar. If it ain't open bar, what do I need to be there for?
Okay.
I went to a wedding. This is how not to deal with people. I knew it was gonna be a mess. This is an ex-girlfriend of mine. And I kind of knew like her friends, stuff like that, where she came from. And usually like weddings for me, I love showing out. I don't dress up a lot, but when I do it, I do it.
Right.
So like I always go all out in my outfits, and I like to do different things. Like I'm more of a like I like to dress up and throw on a nice pair of kicks with my dress up. I like to do that. And plus it's comfortable, you dancing and stuff like that. Like it's just more comfortable anyway. And plus if you do it right, it looks awesome. But you gotta be able to pull it off. Like for instance, I went to a wedding a couple months ago, and I had this pink button up with a black sweater vest over top of it, black pants. I had these pink socks. I had the pants that came up a little higher so you could see the socks. Mm-hmm. And I
hate that look.
I wore my
I hate that look.
The Michael Jackson, bro.
I
had that Mike look.
Hate that look.
Whatever, bro. And then I had the you see my forces, my pink. I had them on. I had this bow tie that matched the whole swag. Bro, it was built on different principles. It really was. It was just I was killing the game. Like you couldn't tell me nothing that day. But that's just a sample. That's what I like to do. I like to play around a little bit, get nice. This wedding, bro, I didn't shave.
Damn.
I wore.
Whoa!
I had to.
Oh, you really ain't care,
bro. I had a button up like out the pants. I got in the car.
You had the tuxedo T-shirt.
Yeah, I got in the car, and she was like, "You don't get dressed up." I'm like, "Trust me, I'm gonna be the best dressed here." I see you people. I know what y'all about to do, bro.
Yeah.
It was at this dusty firehouse. All right, it was so bad. The bar, they had boxed orange juice. My drink is I'm a screwdriver man at the reception. I like to keep it simple.
Right.
Boxed orange juice. During the reception, Dad takes off his button up. He's wearing a beater with the side boob out. At the reception, you got the side boob out, bro. At the reception, dog.
Man.
I don't need to see that. That's not for me. He
it's a party, man. They celebrating, man.
Like a whole Peter Griffin at the reception. Like, what are you doing, bro? And like that. But that's what I mean. Like, you gotta do it right. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta do it right. And you can go to some bad ones, but I've been to some great ones too. Some incredible ones at that time of my life. But really, you're really just having a party for other people,
right?
And you're kind of catering more towards other people. Because when you sit down and think about your wedding, the reception, you're kind of more thinking about the people you're going to be inviting. Like, okay, well, what kind of songs are they going to be into? What kind of songs are going to get everyone moving? You're not really thinking about yourself. So you're throwing all this stuff and you're doing all these things for all these other people. They ain't chipping in nothing. You better bring me a gift. You better bring me a gift. Because I'm doing this for you. I did this for you and you and you. I need a gift. I need a good gift. Come on, man. Like, for instance, the 1-year-old party, they threw down. Like, the guy, he can cook. He's a good cook.
Right.
So they did the sausages and peppers. They had the fresh homemade meatballs, eggplant parmesan, eggplant lasagna.
Yeah, that's too much.
They went out and bought pizzas. They had it lit. It was litty up there.
So, but here's the deal then. So, are you paying? Is your monetary gift going to be equivalent to the party? Or are you just always automatic?
No. I am based on, well, or what are we talking? Are we talking about the 1-year-old or are we talking about a wedding?
Both.
So we'll start with wedding. I'll answer the wedding one first. I'll go to the birthday party.
You're doing like my automatic 200, 300, whatever I give. It's automatic. Every wedding I go to.
So if it's one of my good friends, I have to go above and beyond. I have to go probably a good 30% over the average. If it's an acquaintance, I'll probably do the norm. If it's, family, I'll think about, well, when I have my things, what'd you do for me?
Damn.
It's a scale.
Okay,
it's a rating scale.
So say it's a nice wedding.
Yeah.
It's
see if it's a nice wedding. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
say it's $1,000 a plate
Yeah.
at this. Like you dropping $1,000 in to cover the cost because that's what you're covering the cost of your plate.
Yeah. Well, number one, I don't want to embarrass myself. Like I don't want them looking at my car and being like, "This Negro only gave us $150. He can't come no more."
But see, that's all you can afford. Say, look, it's your family friend, wherever it is. They invite you, but you done lost your job. You collecting your unemployment right now. You know you ain't got no money. So do you say to
Not my
yourself,
job.
I'm not going to go to this wedding because I know I can't monetarily give what I should give?
Yes.
Or do you go and give what you can give?
No, I'm not going.
Really?
Yeah, I've
Because
never.
they
I've
want
never
you
been in
there.
a position-
Nah, I want you at this wedding. It ain't about what you're going to put in that envelope.
Listen,
I want you there.
If I can't support you, no, because you know how people are. If you're not thinking that the bride is, somebody thinking something crazy
That's
about
fine
me.
if they think, but here's the deal. I'm not going to invite you if I don't want you there. So if you're invited, I want you there. It's not about what you put in that envelope at the end of the day.
I mean, you're a nice guy.
I mean, look.
But the thing is, though, you're an alien in this situation. You're the exception. Like, sometimes you have to know when you're the exception to the rule. Most people don't think like you, and most people are generous to you. I'm kind of the same way, where like, I'm not going to judge you in that sense. Like, if I know you and you're my boy, I know you're going through hard financial times, whatever like that. I'm not gonna like be like in the same sense, be like, oh well, you should give me this, you should give me that. You're my brother. You're my guy. I just want you there.
Right.
But that don't apply to everybody.
So now you
if I don't know you, I don't care about your job. I don't care.
Okay, so
Get
now
out
you
my
do that.
wedding.
You invited your 200 people to the wedding, and now only 100 show up.
I'm gonna
Because now
teach you-
100 show up because they like, I can't put nothing, and I know how market's going to be. Now half the people don't show up. So what's the point then?
Yo, I'm gonna treat you like Suge at the 95 Source Awards. I see you in there, all up in the chicken, all up in my mashed potatoes, all up in the drinks.
At the open bar all day.
And then provide nothing. You didn't even tip the bartender. So I come through strong, my bartender tip. I come through right away, first drink, bam, 20. Instantly knows my name, instantly loves me. I'm good for the rest of the time. That's what you do. If I advise anybody, you go to open bar, you throw down a strong 20 right out the gate. Bam. And then when you leave, slip another 5, whatever like that, but throw that 20 out the gate, he gonna be looking for you.
Yeah.
You need another
He
drink?
gonna be looking for you to give you next drink and you don't get no tip. Now he ain't looking for you no more.
No,
Yeah.
you're good for the night.
Nah,
Trust me.
Nah, I bartended before, bro. You ain't good for that because that's what cats try to do.
No,
we know the game.
on open bars.
Yeah,
Open bars. You throw
again,
out 20, good for
Again,
the
we know
night.
how cats do. They want to throw that big bill up. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Now, yo, my man.
Bro,
then-
$20?
now
I'm
you
not giving
him
any more.
drinks and- Come
You're
on,
good.
man. Come on,
You're
man.
good for $20. That's
Come
a
on,
good
man.
tip.
Come on,
for
man.
drinks?
Stop being stingy, bro.
That ain't stingy.
Man, I just give you 5 more drinks, and you still looking for. And now you want shots too. You trying to impress
I don't
somebody?
do that.
and all
I
that?
don't, no, I
Come
don't do
on,
that.
man.
I do 20. Throw down a 20. I just get my drinks, and I'm like, and it's like, hey, what's your name, man? I'm Marcus. What's your name? Bartender.
Man, I don't need to know your name, bro.
You're a horrible bartender. You sound angry.
Just keep on watching. What's this guy
Whatever.
doing?
All right, we're gonna take a quick break after I've now deconstructed and broken down your entire show from last week.
Thanks.
When we come back, we're gonna get in a Hyman gate. We'll explain. Dylan's face right now.
What?
Yeah, it's wild, bro. If you don't know, I'll educate you on Hyman gate. Unclear Media, totally unclear. Marcus Jervis. We'll be right back.
I came out in the 11th grade. Nobody was embracing you. The kids were cruel. It was very difficult to be gay. Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. And even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. I have a mentor, Maria, and she convinced me to continue my education. Just never judges. She's a true role model.
From the depths of my heart, I thank you, Maria, for being a friend and a beautiful person. No one receives a diploma alone, and I'm honored to share this moment with you. Thank you.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Yeah. Totally Unclear. Marcus Jervis, Usla Media.
Yeah.
So last week, the internet exploded in outrage. Exploded in outrage.
For what now?
Aimed at Clifton Harris, known as T.I., rapper T.I. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to give you a brief timeline of events took place. I think it was last Thursday this happened. Thursday or Friday, I don't know. Some day late last week, it doesn't matter. So, T.I. was on T.I. actually started his own podcast, but actually pretty good. You guys check it out. Exponentially, it's called. It's actually really good. Him doing podcasting really makes a lot of sense because he's very articulate, well-spoken, entertaining. Him having a podcast makes total sense. Like, I'm totally on board. It's great. I've already checked out a couple episodes. It's really, really good.
Right.
So he was on another podcast, and one of his daughters, her name is Deja Harris. Actually, she's a model now. I think she just turned 18.
18, yep.
Fresh 18. How do you know that?
I know the story.
that was super quick.
Nah, I know the
Yes,
story.
18. I know. She's legal. So, he's on this podcast, and they're talking about, virginity and, keeping the daughter sacred. Mm-hmm. So, paraphrasing here, T.I. goes to disclose that he accompanies his daughter, Deja, to the gyno and gets results of her test to figure out if her hymen's still in place. Number one, the first thing, before we get really diving into this, I'm going to educate T.I. That is 2019, not 69. The hymen actually is not just the old determiner if your daughter's still a virgin. Your daughter, you get her backbone out and still have her hymen completely intact. That's not a thing anymore. There's so many ways you can break the hymen, but there also is a thing where you could literally still have it intact your whole life. It's not the whole end-all, be-all
right.
about virginity, that's crazy. Now, here's my stance on this, and then I'll let you think what you say. So here's my problem with people is that people don't listen to everything. They take a snippet of something and they kind of create their own narrative, right? So what people heard when T.I. said that I get my daughter's results is that T.I. literally is like in the doctor's office, like inside, looking around with a scope, like with the binoculars on, trying to see what's going on. That's not what he said.
Right.
He gets the results like a doctor comes over to him and listen, Deja has signed over to this. That's another thing is you have to sign a paper to get these results. She signed over to this stuff to him. She said, yeah, whatever, that's fine.
Who can see the results? My dad.
Right. So the doctor takes the eye in a separate office, separate area, sits down, and goes through the results like you would in any doctor's office. Mm-hmm. But people want to make it really weird and act like that he's in the room with her while she up on the table and he's just chilling in there like, eating an alligator, hanging out, watching his daughter on the table. That's not what it is. Let's not make it that. It's not that.
Yeah, he's not watching her get her exam.
Now, right. Now, here's my thing. I feel like it's hypocritical, and this is why. You are so concerned about your daughter being sacred, and you want to make sure she's pure, which is, what dad doesn't, obviously, which is hypocritical, again. And it's hypocritical for reason number one. It's hypocritical because you're T.I. You've been blown back out since like 88. And this is where a lot of dads, I feel are hypocrites because, guys growing up probably aren't great people to women. But then you get a daughter. And all of a sudden you want to change up.
Changes everything.
It's too late, bro. Because the karma of what you did is going to probably come back to your I firmly believe in that. And I want my kids to grow up. I don't want them to grow up too fast, but I want them to grow up. I want them to experience all life's pleasures like I've experienced all life's pleasures. Mm-hmm. You should want that for your children. Here's another way it's hypocritical. Deja's a model. I don't know if you've seen her social media, but I have. Bruh. She out there.
What?
She out there. Yeah, like you look at some of these pictures that she's posted on the gram.
What's wrong with the pictures?
It's scandalous. It's a lot.
And
I mean, she's putting it out because I feel like if you're looking at her hymen, why don't you look at these pictures and say maybe you should slow down a little bit on these because maybe you're getting the wrong idea. You can't you can't be mad about one and then be okay with the other because those pictures are inviting those things.
Those pictures aren't inviting anything. You can put a picture of anything you want. It's how people respond to the picture. If you respond to the picture in that way, that speaks about you.
What?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Not in this statement is ridiculous.
No.
So if you go on the net right now and take a picture of yourself swinging in the wind, leg up, looking like Captain Morgan,
right,
and put it on your IG,
right,
and be like, here I am, guys. Caption this. Mm-hmm. What do you think most people are going to say?
I mean,
it's gonna go there.
Something negative, yeah.
It's gonna go. I'm not even saying negative, but I'm saying it's gonna go to it's gonna go to a sexual place
for some people. Some people look at that.
For most people,
most people. But there are some people that are like, "Yo, that's a beautiful picture. I see the beauty in that." And that's all it is.
Bro, what are you, David? This isn't the 1500s.
Listen.
No one's posing nude anymore, and it doesn't go sexual. Adam and Eve killed that. Did you read the Bible? That was destroyed.
Listen, man, that's like saying you're inviting something bad to happen to you because you dress a certain way when you go out to the club. You're a female. You're inviting yourself to be touched. No, you're not.
I wouldn't say that.
But it's going down that path. That's what the path you're going down. And people dress for the way they feel good dressing. Look, scandalous or not, yeah, we all have that opinion of it. Like, yeah, that's a little too much, showing a little too much skin, maybe.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But that's not an invitation, though.
But the thing is,
for a guy to make a comment, to touch them, all that stuff. That's where you're walking down that fine line right now. That's what I'm saying about it.
Yeah, I'm on the fine line, but I don't think I'm over the line. And we gotta keep in mind she's 18.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't be comfortable with my 18-year-old daughter posting the pictures she's posting. I wouldn't be comfortable with that. Because you're still too, like, it gets to a point, if you fast forward 10 years, she's 28, I can't really do much about it. Do I like, for instance, like.
Yeah, but you still don't like it. No matter if she's 18 or 28. You still don't want your daughter posting those type of pictures.
No, absolutely not. But at 18, I feel like I would be much more guarded over what she's doing than at 28.
Right.
That's what I mean.
No, exactly. And that's why he's doing what he's doing. That's why he wants to know her test results. That's why he's doing all those things.
Yeah, but
he's being a very overprotective father in that way.
Because he's stressed out about what he was doing in his younger days.
Right.
And he knows that these things and like it's you're a rapper, bro. And you're rapping about these things and glorifying them, but yet you don't want it to come to your own house?
Yeah. And
your daughter listening to the same songs, like not maybe your records, that's creepy, but like she listening to the other guys talk about it, and other like you're glorifying it, but at the same time you say no, but I don't want that for you. That's why I think it's hypocritical.
No, I can't disagree with that aspect of it without a doubt. I
don't want to. Like, I agree with you.
Like I said, it's a fine. Listen, everybody parents differently. We all want to protect our children to the best of our abilities.
Yes.
And stuff. So I know one thing I did is that I would always ask my kids as they were getting older, once they became teenagers, you having sex? You having sex? No, no. And we, you know, it's just the whole don't lie to me, always be honest with me, blah, blah, blah. That's how we roll. You know, and that's my son one day, you know, you having sex? He's like, yeah, I had sex. Like, oh, really? You had sex?
Right.
Oh. So if you're man enough to have sex, then you're man enough to tell me about it. So tell me about your sexual experience. I want to know about it. He's like, nah, I'm not going to tell you that now. You're going to tell me about it. Because if you're man enough to do it, then we can talk about it. I want to know blow by blow what you did. Everything. Give me all the details.
What?
I know, I'm like T.I., right? I was like T.I. in the
Wait a minute. You had him go to the board and draw the plays?
Play by play.
You want to know if it was pick and roll?
Play by play, yep.
You ran the option?
Everything he did, yeah. Because if you're man enough to do it, then you're man enough to talk about it. And that's how it is. Like, we're trying to protect them the best way we can. We all don't make the right decisions when we try to protect them and these things. But that's how I'm like, look, we want you to wait as long as you can as parents to have sex.
Yeah.
Our children. You know,
Yeah.
that whole wait until you're married thing, dead and gone. You know what I mean? And my thing is, I'm not saying you got to be 21 or whatever. It's just that I just want to make sure you're mature enough and you are in the right place mentally for yourself and for the person you're messing with. Also,
Yeah.
I want to make sure you guys are both mentally in that place where if you're going to do this act, everything changes after that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So and that's why it's so important.
Yeah, emotionally speaking, that's the biggest. Listen. If I could go back 20 years ago and do things over and do things differently, I would totally have been different than I am now. Because I firmly believe now like that I've lived a lot more, there is no such thing as emotionless sex. That's a myth and a lie. It's
Until you're older.
we have we get older?
Yeah.
Turn it off?
Yeah, man. It's detached.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen. I guess I'm not old enough to see that side of it. I don't think there's such thing as that. I think there's emotions involved, whether it's on one side or the other. I'm not saying both people have emotions involved, but somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to be sad at the end.
Right.
There's no such thing as just hooking up. There's no such thing as friends of benefit. It's all foolishness.
For one person, it could be.
Yeah, someone's going to be sad.
But not both.
So yeah, someone's going to end up sad. And I don't know. Like, I just feel like with her being so young, if you want to protect her, really protect her. And you're going to have to come, basically what he's going to have to do, he's going to have a come to Jesus moment where he's going to have to atone for the things that he's done and be clear with his conscience. Because once he gets clear with his conscience, he'll be a lot more accepting of what she's getting ready to do and go forward and doing. He's not clear with his conscience because he knows what he's done. And that's what was going on here. It's a guilty conscience of that. That's really why he's doing all this stuff. What is the grunts now? When did you turn into an old black woman?
Just saying.
What is that?
That's just okay. I'm with you. Like I said, I'm with you on that. You know,
So-
I'm with you on the hypocrite part.
So did you do this? Did you just do this for your son, the blow by blow, or did you do it for
My
all your
daughter too.
kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're old enough to do it, then you're old enough to talk about it.
Wow.
You might want to wait because we're going to have this conversation.
Yeah.
So
wait, you
make
tell
sure
him this before, or you told him this after?
Well, my oldest son, he's the first, so he got caught out there with it.
He got
Yeah, so he got
he
caught
probably
out there.
prepped everybody. He said, "Yo,
yeah.
just so you know,
So-
Dad is on some other
so-
stuff. He gonna ask you, gonna have you
Right.
sit down there and you're gonna take notes."
Yeah. So they know, but
Yeah.
they don't think you're ever going to ask that. I'm sure your daughters don't ever think that you're going to ask that question, or your son. They might think Dad's not going to ask me if I'm having sex.
Right.
You know what I mean? Most parents, don't ask, don't tell. You know, I'm assuming you are, but I don't want to know about. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. You don't need to be having sex right now at this age. No.
Right.
At 16, no.
No, absolutely not.
But that's like, yo, you know, you having sex? No. Okay, cool.
I'm
And
a
we just got to make sure we're prepared. Are you using protection? The whole package. Like, we got to
Right,
make sure you do
yeah.
it. If you want to do it, we got to make sure you're doing it right. Did she give
Right.
you the condom? Nah, bro. Bring your own. Like,
Right.
we got to make sure you're doing it right.
Right.
So I got to ask these questions.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like you said, everyone does things differently. I mean, for me, I believe that I start this type of stuff young age, not like sex talks, but I'm saying like parenting at a young age sets you up for the teenage years.
But you have to even
Like-
start at a young age, though.
No, but I'm saying, but yeah,
Like, it's crazy now.
Yeah,
Nowadays, it's crazy. You got
Right.
grade school kids,
Right.
so having sex. So
Right.
you got to have these talks.
My daughter came home with a wild conversation from the lunch table. I was not ready for it.
And if they, and
I
if,
was stressed out.
and if their friends have older brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
they hearing all that stuff.
Right.
So if you're an only child, you don't hear
Right.
that stuff. But then you
Right.
go and you're hearing your friends talk about it. It's like,
Right.
what's going on?
Right. No,
That's-
no.
You got to prepare these children early, and not give them all the info, but you got to prepare them as best you can, as early as you can, because they're going to hear it in the streets. They're getting it on TV. So I mean, if they got a phone, they can go online and look up Pornhub anytime they want. Boo, boo, boo. If you don't got no blocks on the phone,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like access is easy nowadays.
It is. So I want to move on to something else interesting. You remember the group B2K?
B2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Omarion.
Omarion,
Yeah.
Little Fizz.
Omarion went solo. Did a little something solo.
He did. He didn't go well solo, but he went solo.
He had a couple hot
tried.
joints. He had a couple hot joints that were out there.
He had,
Not many, but there was a couple
what
he
was
did.
That song Touch, like 10, 15 years ago. And then the Pose to Be was
Yeah,
the most recent one.
that
But that song was too big for him. I heard that right away. I was like, he can't follow that up. This isn't for him. Like certain artists make songs and it's like, this is too big for you, bro. You can't duplicate this.
That joint was hot though.
It was a one. It definitely was. Anyway, so the reason why I bring up BTK is Omarion and Lil Fizz, pretty tight relationship. Friends, I would say, close like brothers in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
It has came out that Omarion's baby moms, April Jones, allegedly Fizz is now dating her. Also, along those lines, it seems that Drake and Kylie Jenner are getting close. Rise and shine. You know about the Rise and Shine? Rise and shine. No?
No.
Dylan, down Rise and Shine?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
My guy.
Dylan co-signing them again.
You haven't heard that?
Bro, Rise. So Kylie, real quick. So Kylie was, she's giving a tour of her offices, and Stormy has like a room in the office. It was like 4 a.m. And like she goes, oh, I want to show you guys the last room. She walks in. She's like, Stormy's in here sleeping. We're gonna go wake her up. She walks in. She turns on the light and she's like, rise and shine. At like 4 a.m.
Everyone
And
went
the
crazy.
meme game was
crazy,
legendary. The one guy said he was like, me drunk at 4:15 a.m. all my friends. Which I was like, bro, genius. And she actually tried to copyright it. It didn't work out, but she tried to copyright it because it took off to a whole different. It's like, have you seen the clip of Dak Prescott warming up
Yeah.
with the hips don't lie? I don't know what we're doing right now. This has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, so Drake is now apparently getting close to Kylie, and it looks like they may be allegedly heading towards a relationship. Now, Drake is really close to Travis Scott. Drake was actually on Travis Scott's last album, Astroworld.
Right.
Sicko Mode. It's the biggest song from the album. They've collaborated a lot in the past, and they actually claim to be friends. Fizz, Omarion, friends. My question to both of you, because Dylan, we haven't heard from you a lot today. You've been quiet. Last week you had a lot to say. All of a sudden this week you're quiet at church mouse. Come on, Dylan. Is it ever okay to date a friend's ex? A good friend's ex? Is that ever a scenario where that's okay? Go.
As long as you get their permission, man. Like, it's happened before. We've all been there.
We
have?
Dylan?
What?
Player!
Whoa!
Damn.
Wow! Dylan out here pulling Mr. Steal Your Girl. It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Dylan, tell us about this one. We gotta hear this.
We gotta hear this
Come
one.
on,
in
Dylan. We gotta hear
detail.
this.
It's not even a good story.
Oh, I'm
No,
sure
yes,
it is. I'm sure it is.
I think it is already.
Yeah.
Man, my
Give us a short version.
Why you get
Dylan.
uncomfortable,
it's a
Dylan?
good story. Oh, it's just like high school friends.
Whose girl you snatch?
It's not like if one of my friends was friends with a girl, and then they have feelings for me. Like, of course I'm like, why would I not act upon that?
Was she dating your friend now?
Was she dating your friend, or was like he liked her?
Well, yeah, they were together, and then they were not. And then
How long were they
How
together?
long were they together for?
not that long. It was like high school stuff.
So like a couple months.
Yeah.
No. Let's take that tag high school stuff off
Yeah,
the
yeah.
story,
You try
man.
to lighten it up.
That's it. Hey, no, high school. I can say this is grown man stuff. It don't mean
Yeah.
nothing. It's the same type of deal.
You stealing girls in high school from your boys, dog.
Jeez.
So, all right. So Dylan says yes.
I'm always for it.
He's for it.
Listen,
what are
there's
you thinking?
situations, and I think it depends on the situation, and it changes too.
Okay.
The older I've gotten,
You at that age now. You don't give zeros.
yes,
You
and
give zeros
exactly,
at this age.
Exactly.
When
Zero,
you hit 50, I guess it's just everything's a go.
it's ZF all the
It's
time,
green means
man.
go.
It's ZF
No,
all
you
the time.
got 13 summers
Yeah,
left.
that's so you got to get it
13
in.
summers, 13
Yeah.
winters.
So I see
7
Dylan.
springs.
I see Dylan's point to it. It's like, or this type of situation. The chick may have dated one of your boys. Now the chick really likes you. You know it. She's made it clear. You kind of feeling her, but there's this her love. She dated your boy. You know, I think that's something you got to be able to deal with, knowing that your boy done smashed it. Like, are you okay with being with somebody that your boy done smashed off and broke off and all that kind of stuff? Like, are you okay being around your boy and his ex? If y'all hanging out together and stuff like that's something you got to be
well, I
comfortable
mean,
with.
if she left him for you, that's a badge of honor.
No, just breaking up. Say they just broke up. You know what I mean? It's just they broke up, but they dated. They broke up, and then a month, 6 months went by, a year went by.
Yeah.
It's now she's digging you. Look, I'm like this, man. Love is blind in this aspect of it's that love is that thing that's so hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find it with somebody, if it's real, it's real. Like, why are you gonna stop it because she used to date somebody, or you used to date somebody that was cool with? Like,
Are you guys familiar with the show This Is Us?
yes.
I watched that show with Amber watched it too. We don't watch together because like it's an emotional show, and a show like that I thought I need to be alone to like experience all of it. You know, like like I can't like sometimes you watch shows with people and like you don't. It's not that like it's like not. I'm not processing the same way because I'm now commenting on things, so I'm distracted, and she's commenting, and it's one of those shows where I just like to appreciate by myself. So they have a story. One of the main storylines, the main character Jack, is dad. He passed away, and
His best friend, got his wife.
Miguel got with the wife. Everybody hates Miguel. Like we all, and Amber and I talk about it too. Like we wish we never had the storyline because it's not realistic. I honestly feel like I guess I'll put my pen out right now. I think it's all the way wrong. If it's someone you claim to be your good friend, she off limits. You can't even look at her. If you walk by, you gotta go like this. I don't even see you like that. You're not my sister. You can't do that. Like for a good friend. If it's an acquaintance, oh yes, whatever.
If you
But
dead,
it's someone,
if you're dead, bro, it's whole man. You dead, bro. You dead. You're dead. You're dead and
you're
gone.
not gonna honor my memory.
I'm honoring right now by taking care of your girl and these kids, bro. That's how I'm honoring your memory. He taking care of these kids, man. It wasn't he just with her and that was it. He had to take on all these kids, the adopted kids too. Like he took on these kids, provided for them, took care of them.
That was nice.
They had. I mean, mom was gonna be able to hold. Who knows what she would have done? She may be able to hold it down, but
I don't like it. Find another man. It's not right. It's not right.
Listen.
Because then it's like, you know, the thing is, it's also too. It's like, what were you like when we were together? Were you sitting over there at that side of the table looking at my girl? You know what I mean? Like, is that what you like? You got because I can't be friends. I can't be friends with you anymore. Like the friendship's done.
Listen,
like that's a wrap.
That's and I get that. Some
dumb.
people might feel that way about it and all. It's just like,
And every time I see you, we fighting. Every time I see you, I'm gonna get your location on the iPhone. I'm gonna find where you are. I'm gonna show up places and punch you in the face.
I'm like, yo, if you want that headache, bro, take it. You want that headache, because you know, obviously, you know what I went through with her, because you my boy.
I mean, that's a good point.
You know all the shit.
That's a good point.
You know my headache.
That's a good point.
If you want that headache, it's yours.
That's a good point.
Enjoy it.
You'll have that good 6-month honeymoon run.
Yeah.
And it'll get weird.
We know where that's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when she's done with you, we got a beer. You can tell me all about it.
Yeah,
How was it?
we'll make up afterwards.
Did you have fun with that? I mean,
yeah.
Listen, man, it's one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah, well, because certain people don't jive with certain people,
Right.
Like, and you know, it could be a scenario where the friend is a better match. Like I've seen myself, my own eyes, where I've seen people. I'm like, oh, you know what? She picked the wrong friend. She's actually better with him.
Right.
This would have made more sense. And then it's like I remember I had this one girl that was like she was cool. Like she was so cool. Like she's one of the guys, fun to hang out with, and she was pretty. She ended up hooking up one of my guy friends, but I was mad because I wanted to hook up with the other guy friend. I knew he wasn't going to do it right, and she was going to disappear. I don't like keeping her around. So I was like, this would be a better relationship, but I can't get involved. But I wish that had happened.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, listen, you gotta be honest.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Couple minutes left. Hate it or love it.
Let's do it. All right. So we got some good ones this time.
Good. I stole your
Chicken
thunder
pox.
last week.
Hate it or love it.
I stole his thunder last week. He was struggling.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know where to go from
Yeah,
there.
that was awkward. I'll be honest.
So, all right. So you probably heard Drake got booed off at the Camp Flognaw Fest.
Yeah.
Hate or love it.
I hate it. I hate it. Listen, I know you're going to see a specific artist perform, but they just brought out a megastar artist on this card, and he's going to drop some gems for you, and you're going to boo him? Come on, man.
I absolutely 1,013% hate it. What kind of weirdo is mad that Frank Ocean didn't show up?
Now, again,
No, we don't want Drake. We don't want the guy who makes all the good singles. We want Frank Ocean, who puts out a song once every 19 months.
but now,
Like,
now my question real quick is, did Frank perform at all?
No.
Okay.
It was
So Drake came
so-
on instead.
Yeah,
and
so-
they put Drake in for Frank.
Right. No. So Drake was always supposed to be the headliner, I
Okay.
believe. Camp Flognaw is Tyler Creator's thing, but his cult fans, they know he's cool with Frank, and they're Frank Ocean fans. They're big Frank Ocean fans, which is fine. You like the artist, but you're mad that Drake came out?
No.
But now I will say this. I don't know if you guys watched the set. What songs were Drake? What was he doing?
They were
Like, those songs-
They're all.
No,
album. They
but-
said Tyler said that he gave him songs that were off his new album.
Yeah, but that was stupid because that's really why I believe he lost him. So when if you watch the first thing he comes on to start from the bottom, and everybody gets hype, everybody's into it. Then he starts going, and everyone said, "Nah, bro, we out here drinking. We want to hear this." Like he should have went from when he saw he was losing them, he should have said, "Nah, Tyler, I can't do that," and went from hit to hit to hit to hit. If he would have did all his hits, I think he'd have been fine. But people were just like,
But I also love it because
what?
I also love it
Why you come back like that?
because look, I pay my money to see this person. This person ain't here, so I got
But
a problem right now.
He was never supposed to be there. That was Frank Ocean was never listed
all right,
to be there.
So he wasn't at all.
No,
okay,
he wasn't
that's
on the
what I was
bill.
confused about. I thought he was
They-
supposed to be there and he wasn't, and that's why
they listed
booed.
the main performer as 3 question marks. People assumed from Tyler's association
It'd be Frank.
that it would be Frank.
Gotcha.
But you got something bigger.
I got you.
Like you,
Gotcha.
like,
All right.
like you asked for like Cocoa Puffs. I come up with a filet mignon.
Yeah, but
Take the
I
filet mignon.
want them Cocoa Puffs, bro. I
No.
want them Cocoa Puffs.
For dinner?
Yes, I want them Cocoa Puffs. That's what I want. If that's what I want, I don't
Like
want filet.
who says I don't want to go to Ruth Chris, I want to go to McDonald's? Who says that?
A lot of people.
That's crazy.
You want to go to Popeyes to Roof Chris?
Popeye.
What's the next one,
Next
Dylan?
one.
All right, next one. We got Instagram removing the number of likes on posts. Hate or love it.
I love it. Because now we about to clean Instagram up. You know what I mean? A lot of people about to lose some money, though. A lot of these Instagram models about to lose this money with these not getting these likes and all.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean that's the main thing. I love it too. Man, we're agreeing a lot today. Look at this. But yeah, I love it because like you got those people out there that don't have the highest self-esteem, whatever like that, and they're looking at this stuff and they're validating their life through these likes. So I think it's a good thing.
And they're comparing it against other people with
Right.
all those likes who
Right.
don't really look like that. They get rid of
Right.
them filters too.
And
Oh,
the
man.
thing is also too where it's cheating is that you can pay for likes. Like those likes aren't all authentic. Like when you see 300,000, 475 likes, no. Maybe like 2,000 of those are real, but a lot of that stuff is paid for. You have people like publicists setting this stuff up to make these people look like a certain way, and they're getting all this attention, and they're really not.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Nice. All right, last one. You probably heard it. Jesus is King. Hate it or love it.
Love it. And you know what's crazy is that the first time I listened to it, I was like, what if Eve had apple juice? What are we talking about, Kanye? What does that even
Back
mean?
on that tree.
But it was one of those things where, like the Yeezus album, I needed a second to listen to it, come back to it, and listen to it again. Now I love it. Like, my favorite song right now actually is On God. It's my favorite one right now. Follow God is a banger. For people who are traditional Kanye West fans, Follow God sounds the most like a Kanye West song. Everything else is kind of new and stuff like that. But you know what frustrates me is that people have kind of been coming at him like, oh, what, Jesus thing? This whole religious angle? Bro,
He always been on that.
He always has been here.
Yeah.
This has always been his thing. Go back to College Dropout, spiritual. Late Registration, spiritual. Every one of his albums up until My Dark Twisted Fantasy had kind of spiritual overtones. And he went back to that starting with Life of Pablo. Life of Pablo went back to that track. So him ending up here is where he was always supposed to be in the first place. And I think it's cool, man. Like he actually, I was watching a lot of interviews with him leading up, doing the promotions. He seems the most at peace with himself in years. And I think it's awesome. I think the music actually is good. And I think he's only going to get better at this lane he's in.
Yeah.
And I love gospel music. So, yeah, I love it.
I hate it. I hate it. But I may have to listen to it again. Like you said.
Did you one listen?
Yeah, I did one
Go
listen.
back to it.
I did one
Go
listen.
back to it.
I did one listen. I like the songs, but they just weren't.
It's certain, yeah.
They weren't moving me.
Right.
I wasn't really like just all vibing to it like
Right.
that, like his other works.
Yeah.
So it's just I'm like and I know I got to listen to it again.
Got to go back.
I know I got to
there.
listen to it again.
And that's the thing that
but
stinks
the
about-
first time it didn't grab me like
Yeah.
other albums have grabbed me listening to it.
I don't blame you for that.
So.
And that's the thing is that's what those things about the landscape of today's music we're in now. So much music comes out so fast. We're so inclined to move on. We don't live with albums anymore.
Right.
Like when something came out 15, 20 years ago, that was in your CD changer. You had
yeah.
like maybe 4 or 5
You
albums.
played
in
it
there,
out. You played it
and
when the radio station played it.
Right. You just went through and played it out. Like I don't even know lyrics to songs anymore because I don't listen to music long enough. Like I moved after the album came out. All right, cool. On the next one. But this one, I promise you, if you go back to it, you'll definitely be more into it. I'm into it. Dylan, what'd you think of it?
Man, for a long time I've been not on Kanye's side. I've been trying to avoid,
Yeah, just get out of there.
I feel like it's bad energy. But
Yeah.
this album, he can't make bad music.
No,
He
he
cannot.
he is forever. What I respect about him and love, I love innovators, and he's always doing new things and pushing new sounds, pushing new boundaries, and you find out that what he does now is something people will be doing 5-6 years from now. Like 808s and Heartbreak, people are just like the little Uzi Verts, the Drakes, artists of that nature were born from that album. And Heartless, that song came out in 2008. We still hear that sample of music, that style of music on the radio today. We're just starting to see that born today. That style, that's what you hear today. So he always is ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about him. But yeah, for me, it's a slam dunk. Love it. But listen, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Follow us on Twitter at Totally Unclear, Instagram Totally Unclear. Don't like anything because you're not gonna be seeing it anyway. So just look at it.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is up.
Yeah.
Totally Unclear on YouTube. We got all the shows on there. Check out the past shows. Check out last week's show. Or maybe not.
No. Don't do that. Moving on.
Follow me at SayJerv on Instagram and Twitter. He's at Marcus B. Tweeting on Twitter.
Yes.
And at B2KMB4 something on Instagram. I don't even know what that is.
It's my last name, man.
Oh, my bad. It wasn't the same, so it threw me.
Why do you make it sound like a robot?
It wasn't the same, so it threw me
Instagram,
off.
Bradham34.mb.
Yeah. Oh, and Disney Plus just dropped, so check that joint out. I'm about to go home and watch that all day. Yeah.
All right. Totally Unclear. Usla Media. We'll see you next week.